Giving of my heart completely. Have I been caring and have I been patient? Have I forgiven without reservation? Do I take my days for granted? Treated others even-handed, and shown compassion to the homeless stranger? Have I been humble before my Creator? Ve'al kulam, ve'al kulam, Elo aslichot ve'al kulam, ve'al kulam, ve'al kulam, Elo aslichot ve'al kulam. Have I tread lightly on the planet? Have I held fast to your commandment? And have I raised my voice against injustice? Have I been giving or have I been selfish? Ve'al kulam, ve'al kulam, Elo aslichot ve'al kulam, ve'al kulam, ve'al kulam, Elo aslichot ve'al kulam. Selach lanu, mechalanu, kaper lanu, ve'al kulam. Selach lanu, mechalanu, kaper lanu, ve'al kulam. Ve'al kulam, ve'al kulam, Elo aslichot ve'al kulam, ve'al kulam, ve'al kulam, Elo aslichot ve'al
This is that time of day when maybe we're a little tired, a little hungry, maybe even hangry, and the day's coming to a close. We're going to keep it like this, by the way, and if you want to try to read the Machzor, the lights are on a little bit further back. You can actually come a little closer. We have the memories of our thoughts and prayers, and we have the anticipation of the gates closing on the day. We're almost there. We're yearning inside for a final sound on the shofar so we can, yes, eat, but more importantly, live the lives that we've dreamed of during these last 25 hours. Right now, we're spiritually more fresh than we were when we came in here last night. But there is still a little bit of work to do. We have this final hour to think about our thoughts from our experience in synagogue this year. What have been the main thoughts you've been thinking about? Has it met your expectations? Were you able to reflect on your life? Were you able to discover where you are for now and hold on to that? We hope that our exploration, in our exploration of generations, that you came to understand your place, your journey, your family, where you are in the world, and indeed what your relationship is to everything. We hope that you have found a stillness that you can carry into this year, filled with hope and filled with love. So let us prepare ourselves for the gates to close, leaving this chapter behind. In the Machzor it's written, "The long day is over and the gates are closing. Slowly day fades into dusk. Soon the earth will darken. Our bodies will weary. Our inner strength undiminished." I'm going to ask Ruth Weisberg to come forward and open up the ark for us. And when she does so, we're all going to rise. And that's it. We're not going to sit again. So I just want to remind us all, it's okay to sit if you can't stand. If you need a little respite, you can go ahead. If you need a little respite, please sit. We are going to give page numbers for the Machzor, but if you want to just stand and sing and close your eyes and think about what's going on, you may do so. So we are going to end our day together. Sound of the shofar blast at the end, and then Havdalah up on the bima all together as a community for the first time in 3 years. We expand our hearts to the end of the day and our final approach towards the new. Let us begin our journey from dark places in ourselves that we've discovered and open our souls as the gates slowly close. We're on page 640. Continue now with the Amidah. We're on page 624.
Baruch atah Adonai, Baruch Shemo, Eloheinu, Elohei Avotenu ve'imotenu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzhak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel ve'Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibor ve'Hanora, Elyon, Gomel, Chasadim Tovim, Ve'konei hakol, Ve'zocher sdei avot ve'im ve'hot, Lifnei v'neihem leman shemo be'ahava. Zochreinu, Zochreinu lechayim, Melech hafez v'chayim, V'chotneinu, V'chotneinu b'sefer hachayim, Lemancha Elohim chayim, V'chotneinu, V'chotneinu b'sefer hachayim, Lemancha Elohim chayim. Zochreinu, Zochreinu lechayim, Melech hafez v'chayim, V'chotneinu, V'chotneinu b'sefer hachayim, Lemancha Elohim chayim, V'chotneinu, V'chotneinu b'sefer hachayim, Lemancha Elohim chayim. Atah gibor leolam Adonai, mechayeh hakol atah, Rav lehoshia morid hatah.
626.
Mechakel chayim bechesed, mechayeh hakol kerachamim rabim, somech nofim ve'ofer cholim, umatir asurim, umekayem emunato mishenei afar. Mi chamocha al gevurot u'midom elach. Melech Levi u'chayel u'masliach Yeshua. Mi chamocha el harachamim, mi chamocha el harachamim, zocher etzurav lechayim berachamim. V'ne'eman atah lehachayot hakol, Baruch atah Adonai, mechayeh hakol. לקדש את שמך בעולם, כשם שמקדישים אותו בשמי מרום, ככתוב על יד נביאך, וקרא זה אל זה ואמר, קדוש, 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 אדוני צבאות, מלוך כל הארץ, כבודו. אדיר אדירנו, אדוני אדוננו, מדיר שמך בכל הארץ. ברוך כבוד אדוני, אחד הוא אלוהינו, הוא אבינו, הוא מלכנו, הוא מושיענו, והוא ישמיענו, ורחמיו לעיני כל חי. אני אדוני, קדוש, 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 אלוהי ציון, לדור ודור. הללויה, 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 הללויה.
We don't do a very good job of acknowledging that we're not always in control. During the Aleinu Gadol, it is traditional to bow, not just at the waist, but to get fully on the ground and bow down so that your head is actually touching the floor. If you choose to do this, think of it as an act not of groveling to a higher power, but as an act of humility, as a recognition that our ego gets in the way. So as you bow, think of yourself as quieting that voice of self-importance for just one moment. Or that voice that reminds you how right you are and how other people just misinterpreted your actions. Shush the voice that makes you the most important person in the room. And let yourself feel a part of a community where we are all bowing low. If we go to page 430, there is a reading before we say the Aleinu. If you have a machzor with you, please go there. We read the reading, ours is the duty. Together. Aleinu, ours the duty to listen, and ours the duty to praise. Ours is the duty to respond to what we hear, to raise questions, and build houses of study in which to ask them, to praise the Creator for creating, to praise the Creator for rest, to praise the God of Torah for the challenge of Torah, to praise the God of eternity for every hour, every day, to plant and build, to seek peace and pursue it. Ours the duty to do justice, ours the duty to be Israel, to fix the broken, to open doors of hope, to bow before a commanding power that speaks to us from Sinai, from history, from deep within the heart. Hear, O Israel, it is not your duty to complete the work, but you may not turn away. We continue with Aleinu Gadol on page 432. You know, if you want to come into the aisles, there's also a lot of space in the front here. There's space between the areas back there. Find some space for yourself if you'd like to participate in this part of the ritual.
Aleinu leshabeach l'Adon hakol, לתת גדולה לעוזר בראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי הארצות, שלא שמנו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגורלנו ככל המונם, ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא.
We continue on page 612. Long ago, the temple gates were locked at dusk. So too at this hour, the gates of Yom Kippur begin to close. Have we done all we needed to be done? Said everything that needed to be said? The gates of God's compassion never close, but soon enough, our lives close in on us. Now in the silence of the soul, now before the holy day comes to an end, release the unshed tears, the deepest prayers locked in our hearts. Continue on 6:14.
מספר קרואים לחיים נושאים ומסלדים בחילה בשעת הנעילה אל נורא לילה אל נורא לילה היה לכם לסתרה והעצם מהרה וחוטמם לחוד ולגילה בשעת הנעילה אל נורא לילה אל נורא לילה תזכו לשנים רבות הבנים והבנות בתצא וסוכלה בשעת הנעילה אל נורא לילה אל נורא לילה עם זה לנו בחילה בשעת הנעילה.
Continue now on 6:41. When you are asked in the world to come, what kind of work did you do? And your answer is, I fed the hungry. The response will be, this is the gate of the eternal. Enter into it, you who fed the hungry. If your answer is, I gave drink to the thirsty, the response will be, this is the gate of the eternal. Enter into it, you who gave drink to the thirsty. If your answer is, I clothed the naked, the response will be, this is the gate of the eternal. Enter into it, you who clothed the naked. And the response will be the same if you answer, I was a parent to orphans. I was generous to the poor. I performed deeds of loving kindness. Day of atonement. Out of nothing, I became a being. And from a being, I shall be nothing. But until then, I rejoice. A mote in your world, a spark in your seeing. Page 646. We continue now on 652. This is the last time we go through our confessional, our vidui. Last time to reach into ourselves and grab a hold of what's inside of us so that we can determine again who we are and what we're meant to do. On the bottom, 652.
Eloheinu imotenu tavo lefanecha tefilateinu Adonai Eloheinu Elohei Avotenu Tzadikim anachnu velo atanu Hava
We're now on the top of 653, our alphabet of sins. May our prayers reach your presence, especially that one. And when we return to you, do not be indifferent. Adonai, we are arrogant and stubborn, claiming to be blameless and free of sin. In truth, we have stumbled and strayed. We have done wrong. Let us continue on 660. As we read responsively. Go forth in gladness, your heart filled with joy. Eat your bread and drink your wine.
God of glory high above, hear the cry of those who trust you. Let your people know, even the unkindness of your deeds I will forgive.
Go forth in gladness, your heart filled with joy. Eat your bread and drink your wine.
Now as the gates are closing, now as the sun begins to fade, with waters of atonement bathe your people, the ones you embrace in love.
Go forth in gladness, your heart filled with joy. Eat your bread and drink your wine. We continue now on page 662. As we approach Avinu Malkeinu, sometimes we feel as if God is as close as a parent, right there, embracing us with compassion and love and mercy. And yet there's other times where God feels so far away, like a king that we can't get close to and we can't even approach. Perhaps sometimes in the middle of our prayers we feel as if God can be both of those things. However you experience it, as incredibly far and yet incredibly close as well. We try to bring ourselves closer through our deeds over the year, but sometimes we end up far. Through Avinu Malkeinu, we try to look at that tension and feel that tension and do what is right. We're on page 662.
Avinu Malkeinu Choneinu Voneinu Ki ein banu maasim. Avinu Malkeinu Choneinu
Page 665. Set me as a seal upon your heart, as a seal upon your hand. Together, as the book of life is closed and sealed, open our hearts, open our hands. Let those who asked forgiveness and those who gave forgiveness depart this place in peace. Let all God-seekers and soul-searchers of this day depart this place inspired and renewed. Together, let us build a community of commitment. Let all of us be sealed this day. Gmar Hatima Tova, sealed for goodness and sealed for life. B'Sefer Hayim Tovim, sealed in the book of life and good, eager to taste life's sweetness, to enjoy the fruit of our labors, to bring light to the darkness and joy where sorrow dwells. Be sealed for a year of Torah and soulful searching. Be sealed for a year of kindness, good deeds, and love. As the book of life is closed and sealed, open our hands, open our hearts. We continue on 666.
זהו שהרים ראשיהם והתנשאו פרחי עולם ויבוא מלך הכבוד. מי זה מלך הכבוד?
music is starting to kind of pick up in its energy. It's like the sun's beginning to descend over the horizon and the gates are just slightly open and there's a sliver of light that beams through as if fighting just to stay a little bit more, and we want to keep that energy going, so we do it with the music lifting us up. It feels like we've just finished a long day. We're sitting on the porch, and it's that time between light and dark when the air is still and the night insects are beginning to make noise, but they haven't bitten you yet. And there's just quiet. And all that we had to say, we've already said it. All that we prayed, it's been prayed. We began the day last night by letting go. Now, we let go to this day so that we can continue on our journey. We move now to 668 for the Kaddish.
יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה בעלמא יברח ירותה וימליך מלכותה בחייכון וביומכון ובחיי דכו בית ישראל בעגלה ובזמן קריב ויאמרו אמן יהי שמי רבה נבורה לעולם ולעולם יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי דקודשה לעילה ולעילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה תושבחתה ונחמתה דמירן בעלמה תושבחתה ונחמתה דמירן בעלמה ויאמרו תתקבל סלותיכון ובאותיכון תכל בית ישראל קודם אבוכון דיבי שמעיה דיבי שמעיה דיבי שמעיה ויאמרו יהי שלום רבה מן שמעיה וחיים וחיים עלינו עלינו ועל כל ישראל ועל כל ישראל ויאמרו עושה שלום במרומו ויעשה שלום עלינו עלינו ועל כל ישראל ויאמרו
Let's go to page 672 for the Shema, Baruch Shem, Adonai Hu Elohim. One last shofar blast, and then we'll all meet right up here for Havdalah.
Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad Baruch Shem Kevan Malchuto
Shvarim, Teruah, Tekiah Gedolah,
Shana Tova, please join us up here for Havdalah.
Thank you, Jose.
Thank you, guys.
Lizzie, can someone grab that? Thanks. I'm going to do something to start.
No, it's good. We'll do for Jonathan.
Excuse me, guys.
Hey, come real close, everyone. Oh, hey. Oh, come closer, everyone. Oh, hey.
It's not a bris. You can get close. You guys do. Let's hear the AOs.
If a staff member of Temple Emmanuel could please bring a glass of juice or wine up to us, that would be fantastic. We'll just keep singing till we get wine.
song which says, you and I will change the world. You know, other people have said it before us, but that doesn't make a difference because we really will change the world.
Ani ve'ata neshaneh et ha'olam. Ani ve'ata ad yavo kvar kulam.
Amru et zekodem lefanai זה לא משנה, זה לא
משנה. Yay, Sila.
There we go.
אני ואתה נשנה. Now we just need a cup please. Yes. Okay.
It's all good. Baruch atah
Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam.
Borei Pri Agafen.
Borei Peri Agafen. yavo shalom aleinu. Od yavo shalom aleinu. Od yavo shalom aleinu. Ve'amulam. Od yavo shalom aleinu. Od yavo shalom aleinu. Od yavo shalom aleinu. Ve'amulam. Salam.
Salam aleinu ve'al kol ha'olam. Salam, shalom. Salam aleinu ve'al kol ha'olam. Salam, shalom. Od yavo shalom aleinu. Od yavo shalom aleinu. Od yavo shalom aleinu. Ve'al Shana Tova.
Shana
Right there's the
Tova.
Machala. Let's sing it. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamotzi lechem min haaretz b'tei avon. B'tei avon l'kulam.